It's the Heat, SiriusXM, Mina SayWhat. You are in Mina's house. I got NLE Choppa in the building today. And listen, you came with a crew. And all of y'all, give it up, please. Woo! Artist, YouTuber, entrepreneur, dad, and now actor.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So your movie's coming out this Friday. It's called Black Heat.
Yeah.
I actually saw it.
You like it?
Yes. So we got a lot to talk about. But this is actually your first acting role. How was it like transitioning into that, being an actor?
It was kind of smooth. It was real smooth. I had a little anxiety about remembering lines, but it came second nature. Me knowing who my character was second nature. And everything was it was perfect for real. It was perfectly aligned.
After you did the job, what was your first impression about acting? Like, what surprised you the most?
I think what surprised me the most is how naturally it came to me. I think it came extremely natural, and I could pop in and out of character and I can get right back out. Like I can crack a joke and then go right back into seriousness. It was like a light switch for real. So I think that's what surprised me the most. Like I thought it was gonna be something I had to really keep channeling throughout the whole movie, isolate and do this and do that. But I was still able to be myself, and whenever it was time to get on the big screen, it was time.
I was impressed.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't giving, this is my first time.
Mm-hmm.
It was giving I've been taking acting classes and I've been working with a coach and then I was made for this.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do any of that preparation?
Oh man.
Wow. Can we clap it up for that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not everybody can seamlessly jump into a movie first time. And then one thing I like to do is I like to catch the moment where I can tell the person's trying to remember their line, or you can kind of tell that this is their first time. Man, you were seamless.
Thank you.
You really played the hell out of that role. So you play King David. Your character is actually a pimp, but you like to, paint and create. So when you heard about this character, what were your initial impressions about playing a pimp?
I thought, when I first heard that he was a pimp, I thought it was like a slick talking pimp with the pressed hair,
with a Jerry curl, with the hats.
Yeah, because I think that's what everybody, when they hear pimp, that's the first thing they think of. Or we from the South. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, where we see pimps every day. Without that though, but you never know what people are thinking. But it was more so on how the Memphis pimps are. They'll just be guys, but they'll talk a little slick, but they won't really dress slick, if it makes sense. But it just seems like I was a pimp that was still holding on to a gangster type of persona as well. And I feel like I was a stand-up guy more than just a pimp, or I stood on what I stood on more than just a pimp.
Yeah. So Dream Doll's in this movie, and then Jason Mitchell. And Jason has been in a couple of things now. You being a first timer here, did you pick anything up from working with him?
Man.
Good question. Good question.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say did I pick anything. I don't know. I don't think I picked anything up. He did a great job though. I just feel like everybody was feeding off of each other for real. And I'm trying to think. I think we had a dope scene where we was exchanging fights and stuff. And I think I don't know, man.
You're in my head.
Yeah.
So the fight scene, and I don't want to give it too much away. It is coming out this Friday, but I was very impressed with the fight scene. Were y'all actually hitting each other? It looked like you was really hitting each other.
A few times I hit him.
I'm gonna sneak one in. Man, it looked good. Did you do any practicing for that?
Yeah, I did some stunt coordination. Shout out to Yachty. We did some stunt rehearsals just to learn the routine. But, I've always knew how to fight, so that wasn't too hard. But they was just telling me how to exaggerate it on camera, or how to turn if the camera is this way, or turn if it's that way. So it was I picked up on those notes fast, and they were very surprised. They had a stunt double there just in case.
So it was all you?
Yeah.
I was very impressed. You did that.
Yeah.
You can be in a boxing movie next, sir.
Yeah. I would love to.
You actually created a song too, for the soundtrack. So I want to play the song, but first tell me about it. It's called Hard Life, right?
Yeah, the song is called Hard Life. It's pretty much a song where I speak about the troubles and also the beauty of raising a child in this generation. That's pretty much what the first verse is about. And then the second verse is about me like writing the letters to my kids.
I love it. Let's get into it. Hard Life, right from the soundtrack of Black Heat, premiering this Friday. NLE Choppa's movie actor debut. He's here. We're going to continue talking to him here on The Heat, SiriusXM.
Let's do it.
It's The Heat, SiriusXM. Mina SayWhat. NLE Choppa is here, who now adds actor to the resume. As a little boy, because I know you started your music career young, like 10, 14. Did you ever see actor in the cards for you?
Around that time, I'm gonna be honest, it was like really like, it was like me transitioning to music around that time, and it was really something that I felt that was saving me and that was really carrying me of what I was going through. So no, it never got to a point where I was like I wanted to act or be in a movie at that point. But it kind of started to happen 3 to 4 years ago, where I would watch movies and I'd be like, man, I wish I could be in that movie. I wish I could have played that role, like one of my favorite roles. I wish I could have played it. It was funny, like a few years ago they released Harder They Fall on Netflix, and I was like, I don't even like cowboy movies, but I was like, I wish I was in that, bro. Like, I just wanted to play like a role like the guy with the quick draw, like, you know, it was like a role like that, and I was just grateful to be able to, you know, come full circle with this moment to where I'm able to now be on the big screen. It came quick too, like it really came quick. Like I asked God and he gave.
Is there anything on TV right now or Netflix or any of the streaming services that you want to join, like any standing show right now?
I was just talking about, like, you know, with shows, it's kind of tough because I feel like it's a huge amount of time that has to go into like creating, you know, seasons and being a part of it. You know, I've seen some TV show processes, it's like a 4 to 6 month process rather than creating one season or just trying to do 2-3 seasons ahead. So I don't know, like I would love to do like cameos in TV shows right now, or like if I do join a TV series, it's like very briefly that I'm
you're in and
sprinkled
out.
in. Yeah, it's like real in and out. But
so movies are more so what you want to continue doing because you can get it done and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So the movie that you're in, Black Heat, which comes out this Friday, it's actually like a parenting movie, right? Dream Doll and Jason Mitchell's character, they're parents to a young girl, and they're trying to save her. So you have 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
So as a parent, did being in that movie and that plot like really make you think about certain things? Like, if I were in this situation, how would I handle it? As a parent, how did you view, you know, the plot of this movie?
Man, as a parent, I viewed just the overall gist of the movie as like a masterpiece. You know, it's basically like, what are we doing to protect our children? What's the extremes we're willing to go through? And also, too, it shows the flip side of it. If the child is willing to receive the guidance or even, you know, walk the same light that you're trying to get them into. You know, so I think it was dope. And I feel like, you know, my role wasn't the best role, but
you were the pimp.
Yeah, but I feel like my role was needed,
right.
And without my role, it's no movie. So it just shows you the balance of life. You know, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, and we all have to take heed of it all. You know, celebrate the highs, and don't run from the lows. Address it.
Do you have an actor that you want to really work with right now?
Oh, of course, Denzel.
Oh, well, everybody says that. I felt Denzel. I felt it was going to come from you.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
Like, if they do a Creed, I want to join in on Creed. I love to do
I am going to co-sign that because your fight scene was next level.
Yeah.
I was really impressed. Yeah. When you took your shirt off, I was like, okay, we about to fight. I could see you in Creed. I love that. Michael B. Jordan. Anybody else?
So I said Denzel, Michael B, and a crossover with Will Ferrell for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will Ferrell.
Look at you, a whole actor. I love it. NLE Choppa is here. We're talking about his movie, Black Heat, his debut on the big screen. It comes out this Friday. But you did put out an album in December, so we're going to get into that next year on The Heat. It's Mina SayWhat. It's The Heat, SiriusXM. NLE Choppa is here. We've been talking about the movie that he's in this Friday. It's called Black Heat. Now, I can't skip over the fact that you dropped the R&B album. What inspired that? Because your version of R&B it was a little different, you know? Tell me about the inspiration for that.
It was just songs for ladies, you know.
Right.
R&B is just rhythm and blues, and you know, it's rhythm in it, and some of the songs was inspired by blues, so you know, I classified it as that. And you know, I really didn't. It's really a hidden gem right now because I didn't promote it in no way, shape, form because I had something real dope. I was trying to bring the two worlds together, and I made something huge that didn't make the deadline of last year, but it will make it this year. So I'm gonna just let it be a hidden gem. And you know, if you discover the album, you discover it. If you like it, you like it. But towards the end of this year is when I'm really gonna promote, and you know, everybody will understand why.
It's interesting you said that because I picked up on that in the album. The first set of songs are like more about your feelings and emotional, and I love that side of you. But then like it gets a little like, you know, more hardcore towards the end with or what on there. So that's what happened. You were trying to join both of the worlds a little bit.
No, not from a music standpoint. It was it's a project that I'm working on outside of just music, all the way outside of it.
Okay.
That's supposed to bring the two worlds together.
Love
from
it.
Music and it's like a film space. It's something real dope I'm working on.
Yeah. So I love that side of you when you're opening up. There's a song particularly that I heard from you where you're talking about like, you know, you're the mother of your child being pregnant for 9 months and how you struggled. I like that side of you. Is there anything that makes you feel uncomfortable when you're in that, you know, more vulnerable side?
No, not really, because I feel like it's like me. I'm being like a book, you know, and I'm helping people to get through life without having to go through it. So I feel like with me just being a person of inspiration that's either helping someone through similar situations or helping someone dodge a bullet, you know, that's the greatest human act I can do, is to be an inspiration.
Love it. You want to pick a song off the R&B album?
We can introduce Ballin'.
All right.
Yeah,
you go ahead, introduce
NLE,
your song.
This is NLE Choppa. This Ballin'. You know what it is. Let's get to it.
Yes, it's on the Heat SiriusXM. It's the Heat SiriusXM. Mina SayWhat. You are in Mina's house. NLE Choppa's in the house. Now, I can't have you here and not talk about Summer Walker, the video, Heart of a Woman. So I seen you in a way I've never seen you before, NLE Choppa. Yeah. What's some of the feedback that you got from the, you know, the sexy shower scenes that you had with Summer Walker in that video?
I seen some people like tweet about it, and it was like, you know, I look scrumptious, I guess. I don't really like trying to dive too deep into it. I just wanted it to be, you know, just the artistic space. You know, sometimes we kind of try to, you know, detach from judgment when it comes to it, but I've seen a lot of good reviews.
Yeah. How was it doing that with her?
It was cool. It was cool. It was funny. Like, I was really ass naked, so it was like, it was just funny. So,
Did you have to wear like one of those cups or something? I don't know. They weird. You was just out.
Yeah.
Wait, but the scene where you're running out, it had me dying. Like, did they script that for you? Or
yeah, they scripted.
Okay, it was funny. It was crazy. Any other music videos you want to be with, or you know, any other leading ladies
man,
you would like to be on the screen?
I love
with?
to be a video vixen for any woman. Any woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta get naked for it or nothing. I could just play the boyfriend. I'm willing. So,
who's on your list for video vixen? You know,
I ain't got no list. It's just whoever is wanting to acquire me. You know what I'm saying?
What's your fee, sir, to be a video vixen?
I don't know. It depends. Like, if it's an artist I want to work with, it might just be like, I want a song with you.
Yeah.
Or like, if it's, you know, if it's an artist I really, really mess with, it's just like, you know, just handle my traveling and my clothes.
Yeah.
There's no fee.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to get into some personal stuff. So a lot of the times on the internet, people have things to say about you because of your fashion and how you dress. And they make assumptions about you. As a person who's just being creative, does that bother you, or is it easy to just kind of brush it off?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, we human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everybody got feelings. But most times, no.
Yeah.
Not really.
When it comes to your fashion, you know, do you have like any aspirations to do fashion, or do you look up to anyone and what they're putting on?
Man, I really look up to like my last fit. Like, how did I top it for real?
When which one was that?
I don't even know. I can't remember the last one that everybody was like.
Was it the one with the cheek? The top of your cheeks are out. Is that it? No, how about the one in the white shorts? Is that it?
Shorts.
You have a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
So you look up to yourself when it comes to fashion, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have no boundaries really. I just stay free. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If people want to judge off me just being free and doing something that I want to do,
Yeah.
or something that they may not do, I mean, they can judge, but at the end of the day, shit.
They do it to everybody, though. I remember when Young Thug wore a dress and they called him gay. You know, and it even came up in his trial, you know, and he was like, look, I was just being creatively free. You know, people jump to these conclusions based off wardrobe sometimes.
I mean, and a lot of other coaches, and a lot of coaches outside of America, some men wear dresses, skirts.
Talk about
all
that.
Type of stuff,
yeah, the Irish wear skirts, yeah.
So it's like, you know, if you put gender on clothes, you get me, like, I don't know. I'm just, you know, I think me wearing a thong is like, okay, that's crazy. But like, I never wear a thong.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know? And I wouldn't even judge someone who do wear a thong, but I just wouldn't wear a thong. Yeah. Or a bra. And all that, you know.
Your mom is your manager. Mom, where are you? Mom. Hi, Mom. And you're 22. I think people forget how young you are. Mm-hmm. How is that working with your mom on a day-to-day? How do you balance that? And when do you, like, is it easy to separate this is mom time and then this is manager time?
Yeah, I think we lock in. I think we always know when to lock in and when to lock out.
Yeah, I love that. Hi, Mom. I will bring you on air, Mom. Say, come on, Mom. She's like, I ain't know about this. Listen, I have a 2-year-old now, so my appreciation for working moms now is next level. Okay, I took my daughter to a Fisher-Price shoot, and I was like, I don't know how moms do this long term. Mom.
How y'all doing?
How do you feel about your son's acting debut?
I feel great. It was one of the, it's kind of a funny story how that came about.
Uh-huh.
So it's a friend of mine, like I said, we're from Memphis. And we actually went to school together, me and the director. And he hit me saying, hey, I got a part for you that I think Choppa would be good at. I was like, okay. So he had the audition. He was like, no, this is his scene. Like, this is for him. This is for him.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, great. Bryson, we got look. They said that. He was like, are you for real? So do I have to audition for this? I'm like, no. He said you got the part. Like, he wants you. He been watching you for a long time. Let's go get it.
I know that's right. Can we clap it up for Mom? I love that. Man, it's hard work being a momager. I salute you, Mom. And I wanted to make sure she gets her props because moms are important. And
I appreciate that.
He's doing amazing, you know.
He does.
Yeah.
And shout out to Pop, too. He over there.
Pop is over there. Hey, Pop. Come on, Pop. We're going to make it a family affair. Yeah. Come on, Pop. You get the same question. They said we wasn't prepared for this. Listen, it is important for families to be involved.
Yeah, he's my role manager.
Come on, Pop. Your son is in his first movie. How are you feeling? You gotta come
closer.
I'm feeling real good. I'm just happy for him. Like I told him a long time ago, long he happy, I'm happy.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you're watching him evolve from a music artist to an actor, as a father. You know, how does that feel?
It feel wonderful. I'm around 24/7. Sometimes he get on my nerves. I know sometimes I get on his nerve, but we just have to do what we got to do. Separate sometime and then just come back in full circle. But everything always works out for the best.
What's something that NLE Choppa does that works your nerve? Like you're like, why do you do this?
Man, you want to know. Well, it's time. It's timing. His timing.
You know what? That's very appropriate.
Your timing. It's the timing. I hate trying to rush through the airport. He want to be last minute. Sometimes before going to the airport, I don't even take a shower.
He got you.
And I know I'm gonna have to take another one once we get where we running.
He got you.
He like, go to the gate. Tell him to hold the gate. So it's the timing with me.
Mom,
if we can get that time down, hey, we'll be good.
Last question. One thing NLE Choppa does that works your nerve, Mom.
Fussing when I'm trying to send him information about work. He like, I don't want you to be my manager right now. I want you to be my mom.
Which is important.
And I'm just like,
that's important.
That's why I asked
okay, well,
important.
can you just answer these few right quick, and then I can be your mama.
Man, what are your original last names? Like your real last name?
Oh, my last
your
name.
family,
Potts,
your whole
Potts.
Potts. The
I was
Potts
like,
family in the building. Please
know,
give
right?
it up. NLE Choppa
A whole comedy show.
Right, is here. His movie's out this Friday, Black Heat. Anything else you want to promote, sir?
Dope boots out now. I just restocked on my shoe. I own a shoe. Shout out Factory Lab, Omar Bailey. We got new colors. We got red, blue, gray, and black and yellow still. So, you know.
The Potts family.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mom. Tell them, Mom. What else?
Clothing line on the way. Elucidatoric. I designed.
Love it. NLE Choppa, thank you for stopping by. Congratulations on your first movie. It's Black Heat. Comes out this Friday on Mina Say What. You are on the Heat, SiriusXM in Mina's house.